in time. Oh, isn't that something? Something very new. Now, give me a second while I set up the new game. It's probably not even going to be too surprising, honestly. I have given enough clues. You probably know what's it gonna be. Just of that, but I mean, chances are you might not. Yeah, chances are, chances are. No, then. Come here, little window. Let me capture you. That should, potentially speaking, work. Let's see if it does, shall we? Yeah, don't wanna work. I can tell as much. Now it works. Oh, what a tone change. See, I told you we've already played this before. Once. A pretty damn as long game, all things considered. Goes for basically like a fucking year in game time. And the game has a tendency to make you play pretty much every single day of that fucking year. Which is honestly kinda impressive. There aren't many games being that obsolete about it. Basically. But since we can do the nice breezy thing of going New Game Plus, which we can because where is it? That one is it, isn't it? Yes, look at that. Oh, isn't it? I'm confused. Entrance, it should be that one. Because you see, that playtime is rather impressive, isn't it? For one fucking playthrough. Now, to be fair, it does take a lot of time, mostly because, well, you have to kind of go through many a thing to get there. And we'll basically do the same thing. And there's gonna be a lot of repeat events, basically, because you don't really reinvent the fucking wheel all the bloody time. But it does have somewhat of a satisfying aspect to it, to be fair. As I said, you know, the music is actually pretty damn good, which actually can not uncommon, but I do like what they did there, let's just say. Oh, then let's see. I haven't actually started a New Game Plus yet, so I'm kinda confused how this works. I'll find out. I carry off certain attributes from your clear data. Would you like to use? Sure. What do I get? I mean, I've already beaten the game, so probably gotta go for easy. What's actually very easy? If I survive the Metal Gear Solid try. Yeah, no, probably gonna go for easy. I mean, I could try to go like, let's challenge ourselves, but why the fuck would we? After all, we're here for fun in this particular case. So yeah, I remember I can change the difficulty. Yeah, relax in the fun of the game. I'm trying to. It's the same I was trying with Star Ocean, and Star Ocean fucked me over. In that regard. Gonna be quite a bit of a tone change. I'm gonna tell you a few things. Yeah. Now and watch some anime, I suppose. Welcome back. Because this game is really anime as fuck, which that's just kinda enjoyable, honestly. Ultra hydration, indeed. I feel so hydrated, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna probably start sloshing away at some point. But yeah, we're gonna go the easy road, go in New Game Plus, just gonna enjoy the story. Basically. Ah yes, a long-nosed man. Yes, the Velvet Room. I spent a lot of time in that fucking room. Ah, a lot of time. Actually kinda nice to be back, I suppose. Probably an amazing long time to finish this game though. Well, at least according to Steam. It must be pretty intriguing destiny considering where we're coming from, honestly, old man. Because yeah, bizarre looking man.
ここは夢と現実、精神と物質の狭間にある場所。
Just like this stream, it exists between the reality of the title and what we're playing now. Isn't that nice?
本来は何かの形で契約を果たされた方、あなたには近くそうした未来が待ち受けているのやもしれません。
Well, if you meet a man looking like that, having that fucking long of a nose, you probably don't want to sign a fucking contract with him. He's probably gonna scam your soul.
どれ、まず
But yeah, now I need to actually enter a name again. I don't know. I remember this music from the past too. Wouldn't even be surprised if that's Please what? You want me to name myself like myself. The problem is I need a last name too. You know what? You decide on the last name. First name we can do. First name. Okay, so now we have a first name. Now give me a last name. Because it's a Japanese game, people are gonna talk to you with your last name. I mean, to be fair, it's what happened in most countries when you're not on a Purdue level with them. That was a nice bit of German just slipping in there. Forget about that. Come on, little Terry, give me a last name. Otherwise I'm gonna come up with one, and I'm not creative. At least, to be fair. I do love this input though. That feels nostalgic, doesn't it? Instead of just going like, hey, you're probably playing this on PC, just let me use my keyboard. The game is like, no. Do it like this. It's difficult, isn't it? I never was good at naming things, so I usually just go for something easy. You failed. You failed, little Terry. No, but we're just gonna name it Wiggle, yes. That seems fitting. Look at that. I have a last name, I have a first name. What more could I ever ask for? That's gonna take some getting used to. You know, people suddenly call me Wiggle. I'm gonna be saying that, yes. Talking about me, aren't you? Make an exclamation mark. Why would you even allow me to add an exclamation or dollar sign to that? Like numbers. Have you ever met anyone who had a last name that was composed of fucking numbers? Or, you know, exclamation marks? Because I haven't. I don't think that's a thing. Well. That said, we have now finished up on naming. Proceed. Sure. I shall have no regrets whatsoever.
なるほど。
He's like, I am not convinced that is your last name. You're lying to me.
では、あなたの未来について少し覗いてみるといたしましょう。
I'm pretty sure the last time you said that I was getting randomly sick, so please don't. I cannot really feel my sickness coming back.
占いは信用されますかな？
Not really, no. I don't believe in fucking fortune telling. It's a
常
scam.
に同じにカードを操っておるはずが、まみえる結果はその都度変わる。
I mean, yes, he quite literally stares at you with eyes so far open. I don't think he can actually close them. He's scary. He's a very scary man. A long-nosed scary man.
まさに
Are you trying to
人生
fucking
の
fuck
よう
with
で
me,
ございます
Igor?
な。
It's like we're playing with the same cards, but the result is different. Yes, because you take the cards and you shuffle them. Of course you're gonna draw different cards each and every single time. What do you think your chances are to drawing the same deck every single time? No. The tarot deck has arcanas. And there are like 12 of them, or 13, or 14, or 20. I have no fucking idea. But let's assume that each arcana has like 3 or 4 cards at the very least, then you would end up with a lot of cards. Are you applying something there?
おう、近い未来を示すのは塔の聖一。
And let's not talk about terrible catastrophes. I survived one just recently. I don't want to go back to that. Being sick sucks.
そしてその先の
What even is that supposed to be on the picture?
月の聖一。
That's one hell of a creepy moon.
迷い、そして謎を示す
Oh,
か。
that's Margaret.
実に興味深い。
Yeah, she's kind of useful. Quite literally kind of useful. Also gives you a nice smooch at some point.
あなたはこれから向かう地にて災いをこう
The game will later on explain to you all of the functionalities that the Velvet Room offers to you. And, well, if you ever played any of the Shin Megami Tensei, you kinda will be like, ah, that shit. Because that's the room where you do the fusion. And it's also where you can get skill cards and the like, and use the compendium and stuff. Which is kinda useful, to be fair. Yes, and now tragedy.
近くあなたは何らか契約を果たされ、再びこちらへ
Yes,
おい
we
で
shall
になること
become
でしょう。
little detectives.
今年運命は節目にあり、
Also,
もし
see how the game is like. The coming year is a turning
あ
point
な
in
た
your
の未
destiny.
来は
And what the
閉ざされ
game
てしまう
doesn't
かも
fucking
しれ
tell
ま
you
せん。
is that it means quite literally that you're gonna play a fucking year. A year. Actually, isn't it technically speaking even more? Because I think we start at the... No, it's precisely, isn't it? We start at 12-4 this year, and the game ends at 12-4 the next year, or 15-4 the next year, something like this. So basically mid-April of the next year, the game is over. And this game actually is like, you're gonna play every single fucking day of that year. Every one. There's no skipping. There's some scripted events that force you to go through days, yes, but you're gonna see every single fucking day. Each and every one of them. Now you can probably figure out why it took me so long to finish this game.
私の役目はお客人がそうならぬよう手
Yes,
助けをさせて
surely.
いただくことで
I
ご
have
ざいます。
very high trust in you, Igor. You look like a very dependable and believable fellow. Totally not evil, anything like that.
おっとご紹介が遅れましたな。
Jane, how is it gonna introduce her?
こちらはマーガレット。同じくここの住人でございます。
And she's kinda useful.
お客様の旅のお供を務めてまいります。
Very
詳
useful.
しくはお祝いにいたし
Yeah,
ま
sure.
ではその時まで。
And shall we go away on a journey? I'm actually kinda interested to see what the game is going to give me. Since this is New Game Plus, I'd kinda like to see that immediately so I can actually make a plan. How long it would fucking take me to finish that. With hopefully all of the things. Oh, hello Riza, long time no see. Don't you just love it when they're like, here, have some tits. Now buy our product, please. Ah. Advertisement in a nutshell. It's like, look, titties, product. You want one, you want the other now, don't you? We're a bit oversaturated when it comes to that, though. Lots and lots and lots of advertisement with that particular nonsense going on. Like some of the ads for fucking gyms and stuff. It's like, yeah, I'd bang that. I'm not gonna sign up with you. Fuck you. Other bit of an interesting fact, our protagonist is a classical protagonist. He is not communicative at fucking all, basically. Have quite the silent protagonist, basically. Apart from when you actually make the choice to make him say a one-liner. The rest of the time he's just silently along for the ride. I mean, I do remember some cutscenes where he's like grunting approval, like and that's basically it. I do kinda like that though. It's a bit of an old archetype, to be fair. Not one I'm too opposed to. Uh-huh. Evil affairs, eh? Well, I mean, shit happens.
そろそろ出る？
People have a tendency to fuck around. Even more so when they get into positions of power. And I bet that one. Look at that. Something horrible was happening. Ah, the boonies. Don't we all like to be the boonies? The protagonist is like, I remember that shit. Who was that fucking long-nosed guy? Nightmare, probably. Let's ignore about it. Forget about it and never think about it again.